Okay, I know what you're thinking. How do you come up with all this tech news so quickly? But the real question you should be asking is, how does Riley know what I'm thinking? It's a curse. Apple is wrapping up development of their mixed reality headset and is on track to launch the device sometime in 2023, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, a soothsayer with a mysterious connection to the unseen world. The Gurman reports that Apple is continuing to hire people to create content for the device, which may be called either the Reality Pro or Reality 1. When you take it off, you'll be in Reality 2. This one is not as important. Apple is specifically hiring developers to create a 3D mixed reality world. Oh, that sounds like a metaverse. But see, Meta and the entire internet have unfortunately made that word unbearably cringe, which may be why Apple's marketing chief said metaverse is a word I'll never use. That's probably bad news for Meta, who is really banking on everyone saying metaverse a lot. I'm sorry, Mark. Reality One is probably gonna come with an Apple One subscription out of the box. And legs. No USB-C though. Amazon will reportedly be firing 10,000 workers starting this week because all the other tech giants are doing it and the company doesn't want to be left out. Layoffs are so trendy right now. It's a TikTok thing. Seems strange for the massive e-tailer to cut jobs right before the holidays, but the job cuts will actually focus on Amazon's devices group, accounting for about 3% of its corporate workforce. And last month, Amazon said it would hire 150,000 operations workers so everybody can ship themselves last-minute novelty mugs for their dad who's super hard to buy for. What does he want? An LTT screwdriver from LTTstore.com? What was that? We don't do that. It just came out naturally. Still, the job cuts don't look great for Amazon, which is probably why Happy Voldemort also announced today that he plans to give away the majority of his fortune to charity. But figuring out how to do it is really hard. Hey, here's maybe an idea. Start by paying your hourly workers more. Hey, speaking of money, remember cryptocurrency? Oof. Wow. So last week, one of the world's largest crypto exchanges, FTX, collapsed, partially because of its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, using FTX's own FFT coin as collateral for loans under a hedge fund he owned called Alameda Research. You know, I don't see what the big problem is there. That sounds like something I'd do. That was a joke. Scared users withdrew around $135 billion worth of Bitcoin after the collapse, and Binance, another major crypto exchange and FTX frenemy, offered to buy them out before backing out instead. Collateral damage was felt by other cryptocurrencies like Solana, which is teetering on the brink of collapse. It's rough out there right now. Leaders from Binance and Crypto.com hosted AMAs to assure everyone that they're fine, everything's fine, but the whole situation has drawn even more attention from US regulators. Obviously, we do need to lay down some rules for this new technology, but as Jeff Geerling points out, it was always a little weird that people got really hyped up for decentralized money and then put it all in centralized exchanges that could get hacked and fail. Never mind the guy that proposed to his girlfriend with NFTs. We can just leave that. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by the NIU BQI-C3 Pro, the evolution of the urban e-bike. Whether you're commuting across the city on the daily or a weekend warrior exploring the parks outside of town, the BQI-C3 Pro will get you where you're going quickly and safely. It offers up to 62 miles in range, swappable battery capabilities for extended range, and comes in 3 colors: white, glossy gray, and matte black. Get 20% off the NIU BQI-C3 Pro from November 17th to December 4th, and the most avid riders will have a chance to win an additional 50% off. You better click the link below to learn more. Should we do the quick bits now? Should we? No, I don't think they know. Should we? Quick bits. Elon Musk's manic steering wheel grab of Twitter continues with the news that 4,400 contract workers, primarily from the content moderation department, were unceremoniously laid off over the weekend. But you have to admit, it was pretty funny. Elon just doesn't care. I love that about him. You can add Android developer Eric Fonehofer to the list of ex-tweeps after he corrected Elon with a retweet. Elon then fired him via tweet after responding to a US senator's concerns about the ease with which his account was impersonated by saying, "Your real account sounds like a parody." I wish I had enough crying laughing emojis to convey just how funny Elon ramming this website into the ground is. It's a great, everyone's having a great time. An early review of the RTX 4080, the 16GB model, there's only one now, has been posted by a Bilibili creator called Big Hardware Player. And while he never showed the card, his numbers say it's about 19% faster than an RTX 3090 Ti. Okay, but hold on, says AMD, who published a number of slides comparing the RTX 4080 to their upcoming RX 7900 XT and XTX, which has more RAM, wider bus widths, and most importantly, a power connector that will probably not melt. Look, AMD, people are gonna buy the 4080 regardless, okay? You didn't have to make the slides. They're nice slides, good job on the slides. Igor's lab has a teensy bit more information about the melting 12-volt high power connector saga. NVIDIA apparently told Igor that the power adapters are made by two different companies, Astron and NTK. Astron's version is apparently more prone to failure due to its use of double slot spring contacts. Igor details how to tell the two versions apart, so check out the full post in the news sources below if you don't like the idea of living dangerously. What, you just want your computer to work properly so you can play your video games? Punk ass bitch. Google has settled that privacy lawsuit from 40 state attorneys general over whether Google continued to track users' location even when location tracking was off. I mean, I guess they were tracking you, so that's kind of an open and shut situation. Google will pay a collective $392 million, stating that they settled because the investigation was based on outdated product policies that they changed years ago. Like, yeah, fine, we tracked you and lied about it, here's some money or whatever, get out of here, jeez. And oh, the secret space plane is back. Yes, the Space Force's X-37B has returned to Earth after a record-breaking 908 days, over 2.5 years in space. What was it doing up there? Well, for one, it was deploying the Falcon Sat-8 satellite and collecting radio frequency data for the Navy, but that's only the stuff they told us about. It could have been visiting the people that live under the ice on Jupiter's moon Enceladus and becoming part of their tribe. Why does it have cool Batman earwings like that? We'll find out someday. And you should come find out about more tech news on Wednesday. I can't tell you what it is now. I have to go get it from space real quick, and I'll see you then.